So because I didn't sign a contract to not tell the truth about this game, right? I'm going to say exactly what I need to say. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you have to get people to sign a contract about not talking about your game the way you don't want people to talk about your game, like for instance, saying that this is a Overwatch clone, then that already shows there's probably some stuff that's wrong with your game in the first place. So I wanted to talk about this game. This game is overhyped. Yes, this game. I already understand people are gonna say this game is better and all that stuff because we're tired of Overwatch. Yes, we get that. I'm just saying, as far as the future goes, there could be some stuff that pops up that people dislike. Now, one of the problems that I've seen in this game is if you play as Magic and you're going up against someone like Iron Man, and they're just gonna keep on airstriking you like the whole match. So I need to talk about this. Like, so when I brought up Iron Man, right? Because I know someone's gonna say like, "Oh, then why are you choosing Magic for it? Why not choose a different character?" Yes, I can choose different characters, but my point is that you got people who will play as Iron Man, and they'll stay in the air and keep airstriking you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. It's like that moment in gameplay where people are just doing things that are just boring. Like you're someone who just wants to get into the combat, and you got someone who's staying in the air, just shooting from above everybody, and it's like the whole like that's all they're doing the whole entire match. And to me, I just when I was playing against this person, I just noticed. I said, "Hold on," I said, how come no one else is choosing a character to counter this person? You know what I'm saying? As far as a character that could fly. So I had to be the guy to at least try to do something. So I had to choose a character that could also fly. Because that was just plain ridiculous. But so obviously I am talking about, uh, but see, that stuff like that, because you might not want to choose a character that flies around or whatever it is. And it's like, oh, now you got to take that role to play as a character that flies around. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like it's almost like this counter pick stuff that goes on again, just like Overwatch. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure I could probably find some other characters other than characters that just fly around. Maybe some stuff like that I probably have to test out. But that's one of my biggest gripes about the game is just like people that are doing stuff that makes the game boring. Where it's just like seriously, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get into combat. You're just gonna stay away from everybody at range the whole match, the whole time, dude. See, I see all these people that play this game early with their content and stuff like that, but that's only because they signed a contract. Now, with me, I said, yeah, there's no way you're going to get me to do that as far as, I'm not allowed to talk about the game the way I should be able to. I said, there's no way, man. And I will say that I do expect for this particular game to overprice, or I should say overcharge people for costumes and skins. I'm just saying that's something that I expect. And I will say that right now, I'm starting to see some, or I should say a lot of imbalanced issues going on with this game. So definitely keep that in mind. The other thing I want to say about why this game is boring for certain to choose for certain characters is that the animation, some of the animations that they chose for some of the characters is boring. You know what I'm saying? It's you play these characters have a bunch of different techniques, skills, or moves for animations, and it's just not here in this game. Like a good example, I would say Venom. He's just using his tendrils to, you know, I guess spear shot. Like I guess he's using it almost like he's just using spikes and spikes hitting his opponent with tendrils. But it's kind of like that Venom can do a bunch of other cool stuff, but they didn't put the animations in the game. So that's what I'm talking about. Like combat animations, there's not enough that looks interesting for some of these characters. So that's a big gripe for me in this game is that I feel like that's something that should be worked on in the future. Maybe they could add some moves that you could switch, things like that. unless I'm missing something. But that's all. That's what I've seen so far.